I want to start by breaking down where to find everything in this course and give you some tips on how to be successful in it. First, we have the live demo, which you can interact with as an end user. That'll give you an idea of what we'll actually build and deploy. Then you can find the source code associated to the project on GitHub. The source code is the final source of truth for the code in this project. It shows the entire project in its completed state. However, you'll also find code snippets in each individual lesson, so you have a reference of the code that's talked about there. When we start building the actual project, what I recommend you do is just open up VS Code to an empty directory and start from scratch. As you follow along, you may want to make your own modifications to customize the project, because breaking things and trying to expand with your own code is a great way to learn. Now, before we start hacking on anything, there's a couple of things you'll need. You'll want to make sure that you have Node.js version 12 installed on your system. You can check that by running node v from the command line. If it's less than version 12, you may want to install NVM or Node Version Manager to quickly install different versions and switch between them from the command line. Aside from that, you'll want to make sure you have Git installed on your system. You likely already have that installed, and the reason you need it is because we'll be using version tracking for our project, which will allow us to easily deploy it to the cloud as we get towards the end of the course. Aside from that, you don't need any fancy libraries or packages. We'll try to keep our dependencies to a minimum. Now, the final thing I'll mention is that below this video, you'll see a link to various documentation sites. In addition, you'll see the latest package JSON file with all the package versions used in this course. I highly recommend that you use the same package versions that I do, just to avoid any breaking changes by using later versions. I try to keep my courses updated on a regular basis, but it is impossible to keep up with the changes in every single package. If you run into any problems in the course, make sure to head over to our Slack channel and chat with me directly or with the community. Now, as we get into the main content for this course, I'd like to point out that the next few videos are designed for beginners. If you're already pretty comfortable with React, Next, and Firebase, you may want to skip them and just move straight into the main course content where we build the actual project. Okay, enough preparation, let's get right into it.